It appears that former President Donald Trump's Legal Defense Fund was used for everything except legal defense. According to new tax filing, Trump's Patriot Legal Defense Fund raised about $1.6 million over the last 6 months. However, it spent less than $30,000. Wait a minute. Trump is currently facing a lot of legal issues, a lot of court cases. What gives? You would think that he would be spending a lot more. In fact, that's the whole point of the Legal Defense Fund, is to spend money to defray legal expenses. But if they're not paying it, who is? Who is? That's a good question. Now, the Legal Defense Fund, getting to these filings, spent just $28,578 over the last 6 months, with Trump's Mar-a-Lago club getting a total of $18,136 for banquet hall fees in late November. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yes, I'm sure renting the banquet hall is somehow part of Trump's legal defense. Yeah, give me a break. Wow. Now, the second biggest payout went to Trump political advisor Michael Glasner, who runs the fund and received $2,500 for consulting, paid through his public affairs firm, C&M Transcontinental. So, look, basically, none of the money has went to legal defense. The Daily Beast reports that it's unclear why no money from this fund has gone to legal expenses. Don't know. Have no idea. Okay, then. They also note that Trump has been hemorrhaging cash for years due to ever-mounting legal fees. Net pressure has only increased after the Patriot Legal Defense Fund launched in July. So, then who is paying Trump's bills? Well, I think it's partly coming from other organizations. Or I should say, for the most part, coming from other organizations. For example, this summer, Trump's leadership PAC Save America helped cover nearly $1 million in costs for a so-called expert witness who worked on Trump's behalf in his $250 million New York civil fraud lawsuit. So, yeah, that was Eli Bartov was paid nearly $900,000 to say essentially everything that the Trump defense wanted him to say. Lovely. So now, going back to the $18,000 banquet hall at Mar-a-Lago, I don't know if you're aware, but that money it basically went right back into Donald Trump's pockets. So, of course it did, because it's the grift. So, we know where the money went now, thanks to the tax filings, but where did the money come from? Again, he raised $1.6 million for his legal defense. So, you're not going to be surprised that it's actually a weirdo billionaire that gave most of it. According to Roger Sullenberger, working for the Daily Beast, or writing for the Daily Beast, the majority of the money the fund raised, $1 million, actually came from one single contribution from a foundation linked to a rich QAnon adherent couple. Yes, QAnoners. The crazy people. Yes, the ones that think that the country has been taken over by a satanic pedophile ring. Yes. And that Trump was there to, was put in power to take it down and to fight the deep state, which he didn't do any of, by the way, because it doesn't exist. But anyway, those are the people that gave $1 million to Donald Trump. Now, it came from the Karen L. Hildebrand Living Trust, and it belongs to Karen and Michael Borland. So, not Al Borland, okay? Leave Al out of this, okay? I don't think so, Tim. In 2020, the Borlands contributed $1 million to Trump's 2020 re-election efforts, but because they're deep into QAnon, the campaign actually had to return it because it was super embarrassing. Remember, these are the people...
Jewish space lasers.
Okay, yes. So that's the level of weird that we're dealing with, thinking that JFK Jr. Is coming back and might actually be Mike Pillow. I'm not kidding.
Just forget about the evidence.
They believe all sorts of weirdo things. And unfortunately, they're loaded. They got so much cash. It's really just, it's depressing, actually, when you think about it. That said, they had to return their donation of $1 million, but guess what? That $1 million still found its way right back into the hands of Donald Trump, who can throw many, many parties at Mar-a-Lago now that will go right into his pockets. Funny that. Now, there's another top contributor to the fund. You're going to love this. Okay. Lauren Pizza of New Jersey. So, first of all, we get New Jersey and pizza. And then QAnon, the other contributor, Pizzagate. And so, I mean, it's bizarre, right? Lauren Pizza also is married to a major Trump donor and hydroxychloroquine distributor. I mean, think about this for a second. Remember, Donald Trump hawked hydroxychloroquine as a fake COVID cure. Now, it has other uses, right? And it's actually, designed as an anti-malaria drug, for example, okay? And so, very important medicine, but not for COVID. And nonetheless, right, Trump hawked this, and this guy, I guess the wife of this guy, or this couple, the Pizzas, ended up giving Trump quite a bit of money. In fact, Pizza gave Trump $200,000 on September 25th. So this guy, again, made money off hydroxychloroquine, okay, because he's a distributor, and Trump pushed that. And so, would you look at that? He made lots and lots of money off deranged Trump supporters, thinking that they're going to, protect themselves from COVID by taking a drug that doesn't have anything to do with COVID, with stopping COVID. And all the studies have debunked its effectiveness against COVID. Doesn't matter. This guy got a lot of money. And so his wife's like, here's $200,000 to your legal defense fund, which again didn't go at all to his legal defense. Other top donors include Beverly Hills real estate outfit Probity International, $125,000, Southern Trust Capital, LLC of Huntsville, Alabama, $100,000, and New Jersey accountant Dominic Cagliotti, $50,000. Ironically, a donation of $34,000 came from the Cleveland Funeral Home of Cleveland, Mississippi. I don't know why a funeral home is giving money to Trump, to his legal defense fund. I mean, you could go all sorts of conspiracy on that one. Trump's policies killed more people, which, actually, kind of true. I mean, with COVID and all that, maybe business is booming under Trump. And they're looking forward to maybe another one, another round of good business. After all, look, when it comes to having Republican policies in place, people tend to die sooner. That whole, we hate everyone having health care and we're going to deregulate and increase workplace accidents that can be fatal. Oh, also more guns. Yes, because we're, in favor of more guns. And of course that leads to more gun deaths. And so, Republican policies kill people. That's the overall thing. But there you have it. QAnon donors and funeral homes funneling money to Donald Trump in his legal defense fund that he's used not for legal defense, but to throw himself parties. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's pretty obvious. It's been obvious for quite some time. But he didn't drain the swamp because he is the swamp. We all know it.